Hey guys, so once again the vlog is starting off in the car. Just picked up Hudson from school and we are headed to pick up Maclayne, and yet again I'm in like a dirty rat's nest looking hair ponytail. Can't talk today. And it has just been one of those days where I just wanted to go back to bed because nothing was going my way. I didn't sleep good because Chase actually was working midnights this week, and so I've been sleeping on my own, and I don't do good. I don't sleep good in a bed by myself. I'm so used to sleeping next to him, so I've not been sleeping good. And this morning, Maclayne woke up at 5, and then by the time I got her back to sleep, Hudson was awake, and I have been grouchy this morning. And so then I did a little bit of work, and I found out, because we've been waiting, it has been 7, almost 8 months now since Maclayne's adoption was finalized, and we still do not have her birth certificate, which it should not have taken that long. So I called, I've been messaging with the attorney, because with Hudson's adoption, the attorney sends the paperwork in to Vital Records to get the birth certificate redone, because their birth certificates actually have Chase and mine's name as their parents. It doesn't say, adopted or anything like that. It just has us. So just looking at it, you would think that I delivered her in the hospital. But this attorney, and I don't remember, and I can't find any kind of paperwork receipt showing where I paid them. And it's only like $25. But this attorney sent all the paperwork in, but didn't send a payment in. And so they're claiming I didn't pay them. So, and it's a different attorney than we used the first time. So now I have to, because I called to Georgia Vital Records, and they've processed her birth certificate, but they didn't have payment, so they didn't send me one. So now I have to go to the courthouse and print a new one and get a new one and pay like the $25 for one, I think is what, when I looked it up online, it was what it's going to be. So I've got to get that, because I've got to go apply for her social security number so that I can do our taxes, coming up. So I'm like, I've got to get this done. So I'm going, and today my mom and my aunt are headed to where my mom grew up. It's like an hour away, and they're going to a funeral of a good friend of theirs. So my uncle, for the last God bless you, baby, for the last 45 minutes has had Maclayne alone. So I didn't want to get him to keep her while I go to the courthouse, because hopefully it's not going to take long. But on the off chance it does, I don't want him, having to keep her even longer, and I don't want to ask him to watch both of them for me to just run over to the courthouse. So I'm going to go pick her up and then attempt to go with both babies to the courthouse. Hopefully it is not a complete disaster and it's quick and I'm in and out, but we will see. So I don't want to show any of her actual information, so I've got it covered up, but I got her birth certificate. It was super easy and quick. We were in and out in maybe 10 minutes, and I just got one copy. Now I feel like I probably should have got two, because it was only $5 extra to get the second, where if I go back and need another one, I'm going to have to pay $25. So hopefully I don't need another one, but we got it. So now I can go apply for her social security number. Hey, so it is about 3:30, and Hudson just woke up from his nap. He took a pretty good nap. They went down about 1. She sat up and talked and played and didn't actually fall asleep till like 2, a little after 2, so she is still asleep. And I have to leave. I need to leave here by like 4. It's 3:35, and I need to leave here by 4 to go show a house. I had a last-minute appointment come up, and it's like 38 minutes away when I looked it up on my phone. So with traffic, probably at least 45-minute drive. So frustrated. I'm tired of driving so far. These people are looking forever away. So hopefully this will be the house and we don't have to keep doing this. But I'm torn. I don't know what to do, because Chase is still asleep. He usually sets his alarm for 4, because I think I've said he's been working midnights this week. So he has his alarm set for 4. I need to leave at 4. So I don't want to wake him up early, but I don't know if he wants to keep the kids, if he wants me to take the kids, if he wants to go with me. Sometimes he'll come with me, and then we may have dinner or do whatever while we're out. So I don't know what to do. So we decided that I would bring little Miss And so she's got her nice little setup with her blanket and snack and cup, and hopefully y'all can see her. But we are headed to go show a house. Can you say hey? Say hey. I'm here and I'm a couple minutes late. That clock is like 3 or 4 minutes fast, so I'm like 3 minutes past when we're supposed to meet, and they are not here. But I was trying to check something and change the audio, and now I can't get back to the maps. I don't know how to get back. It just stays on this screen, and I would think like you push the navigation, but that just takes me to putting in an address. So yeah, I don't know, because I thought it'd be home, but that's just to enter my home address. And there's the address book, and I've tried everything. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh, no, that wasn't it. There, yay, there we go. I'm on the way back now from showing the house, and I started following them because they pulled in behind me, so they were ahead of me because we're going back the same way. Yeah, they didn't know where they were going, and they just turned around, and so then I was like, oh, I guess we're going the wrong way. So I pulled it up, and it's about the same time-wise to get back, so I'm just going to go this way. It's just different than the way we came, but it was funny because I saw them pull into this random little, like, car auto place, and I was like, what are they doing? And I was like, I bet they don't know where they're going, and they're leading me the wrong way. So the way that I've ended up coming back, I'm driving through the little town that Hudson's birth mom lived in. She doesn't live here anymore. She lives in Atlanta now. Her family still lives here, and it just makes me so nostalgic to that time, because now Maclayne's gonna start crying. Because when she was about 24 weeks is when we first met up with her, and a couple weeks after that, like October-ish, I think like the middle of October, beginning of October, I started going once a week, and I would pick her up because she didn't have a car, and so she, you know, was pretty much stuck in her house unless somebody took her somewhere. So I would go pick her up, and we would go have lunch somewhere and just, you know, get to know each other. And it was usually just her and I really enjoyed those times. It really helped to, you know, build the relationship that her and I have now. I just drove by the street that she lived off of, and it was about, she's like a mile down that street where she lived, and I wish that because it's 5:40 right now, and so I am picking up dinner, you know, to take for all of us to eat, and so I don't really have time to stop because I know the kids are going to need to eat soon. But I really wanted to drive by and see the little house again and show y'all. One day I'll come back, because this is about like 30 minutes from where we live. But so one day I'll come back and I'll show y'all the little house that she lived in and where he spent the first 7 weeks of his life. But oh, I just really had to stop myself from turning. I wanted to turn down the street so bad. I just picked up dinner, got us a pizza. They had a special, I guess it's a special or a coupon, I don't know. But it's a large 3-topping pizza for $7.99, I think. So if y'all are wanting pizza, check out Domino's. So I'm pretty excited to get home and eat this because I am starving.